Okay. Is the screen visible, all of you? Is the screen is visible, all of you? Hello? Is the screen is visible? Chapter 2, Propositional Logic.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Uh, mainly this unit is a scoring unit. So first of all, what you have to do, okay, first we move to the definition of proposition. So what do you mean by a proposition? So see, mainly proposition deals with a statement which is either true or false, but not both. Means if you are going to take a statement which is true or false, but both of them cannot be occurred. So that is nothing but a proposition. So simply say an example is given of that proposition, and what is that? Suppose the statement 1 plus 1, which is greater than 3, is false, while the statement 5 greater than 3, which is true. So both statements are propositions. Means, see, in the first example, you will see 1 plus 1, which is 2, which cannot be greater than 3. That is a false statement. So this is a proposition. Or simply 5 greater than 3, which is true. Again, it's a proposition. So that means any statement which is either true or false, but both of them are not occurring in the particular statement. That is, एक proposition true भी नहीं होगा, false भी नहीं होगा. वो कभी कभी भी एक proposition नहीं कहलाएगा. ठीक है? So the next one is what the statement. What a great book. So clearly, it is not a proposition. Why? Because from here you cannot recognize that whether this statement is true or false. Okay, it's not a proposition. Someone is expressing an opinion. What a great book. So it's nothing but a simply an opinion of that. Okay, so it's not a statement that is either true or false. So what a great book is not a proposition. Okay, then come to the next one. It's a theoretical unit, but in the finishing of this chapter, just a few problems will you have. See, another simply given proposition as you have to remember the definition, and later on after finishing the class, I will share this PDF to you. Okay, from this questions will come like definitions, examples, all of this. So again, I'm saying that proposition is either a true or false statement, but not both, which is called a proposition. Simply 1 plus 1 equal to true, 1 plus 1 equal to 3 is a false statement. So the first two statements are the propositions. Singapore is in Europe, which is false. Again, it's a statement. So false statement. That is the proposition. But see, 1 plus 1 greater than x. Okay, which cannot be. You can say that 1 plus 1 2, 2 greater than x. So from here, it is not clear that whether the statement is true or false. Okay, यहाँ से तुम बता नहीं पाओगे. So that's why it is not a proposition. Fine. So similarly, what a great book that I have already discussed. This is not a statement. Not a statement. That's why this is not a proposition. Is Singapore in Asia? Again, it's not a statement. That's why it is not a proposition. Paradox. I think paradox is not required. conjunction, negation. Okay. So then we will, after proposition, it will come the term paradox. So what do you mean by paradox? See, the definition of proposition from here you can say that proposition is a statement which is either true or false. We next give a definition of for a statement which cannot be assigned a truth value. मतलब नेक्स्ट जो डेफिनेशन आएगा दैट इज पैराडॉक्स उसमें क्या होगा ट्रूथ वैल्यूज कैनॉट बी असाइन सो व्हाट इज अ पैराडॉक्स इज अ स्टेटमेंट दैट कैनॉट बी असाइंड ए ट्रूथ वैल्यू मतलब ये एक स्टेटमेंट होगा बट उसका ट्रूथ वैल्यू नहीं होगा ठीक है सो दिस पैराडॉक्स इज नॉट अ प्रोपोजिशन सो सी एग्जांपल एक दिया गया है हियर इज अ पैराडॉक्स कॉल्ड लायर लायर पैराडॉक्स लायर मतलब फॉल्स. So this statement is false. Suppose that this statement is false, taken a true value, then it must be. So see, from this example, it's not clear about that. Simply, we can see the another example. Okay, 1 plus 1 greater than 5. That is a false statement. We will denote it by p such that p equal to 1 plus greater than 5. Since 1 plus 1 is a false statement, so p will take the true values of false f. So paradox में क्या होता है जो फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट होगा उसी को हम लोग पैराडॉक्स बोलते हैं ठीक है sometimes we will use logical operators okay this part is very important logical operators to combine statements जैसे कि conjunction disjunction negation these are the all the logical operators that we have to use uh, what after this what page because logical operators with the help of logical operators you will have to take the what understandable concepts regarding the proposition and logic so this symbol you can remember conjunction disjunction and negation these are very important terms someone's microphone Team Azad, just mute your microphone. Team Azad. Okay. Now you can see the next one, compound proposition. So after paradox, we will next learn about the next proposition called compound proposition. It's a statement obtained by combining proposition with logical operators. मतलब कोई भी स्टेटमेंट जो ट्रू और फॉल्स है उसको इफ यू ऐड द प्रोपोजिशन विद द लॉजिकल ऑपरेटर दैट इज नोन एज कंपाउंड प्रोपोजिशन सो लेट अस स्टार्ट विद द निगेशन ऑपरेटर का ये सिंबल दिया है बट दैट इज या negation means not so what will be the truth values describing the negation operator of the proposition p अगर p एक proposition हो गया मतलब what p will take the two values that is true and false so that's why in the particular column of p you can see in the particular column of p what are given T and F. Okay, what do you mean by this T and F? True or false? No? So P matlab what? It's a proposition. So again I am saying that in a proposition both true and false values may occur. So then negation of P. What will be the negation of P? Negation means what? The not of the what proposition. So अगर true हो गया proposition, so negation P होगा false. Opposite that is not true. So false का negation क्या होगा? That is not false, that is true. So this is the what truth table for negation. So okay, negation का मतलब not. If a proposition is suppose denoted by P, then P will take the two truth values. Two values. One is truth value that is T, and the other one is false value that is F. Negation of P means what? Not true and not false. Okay, so this truth table is very much important. this truth value, this one. So the description is given, but we will not require that. Next we will come. So again the definition is given. Paradox is a statement that cannot be assigned a truth value. False value होगा. This statement is false. Okay, see here. Have you seen this page? Symbolic logic. The symbols that is not nothing but known as the logical operators. That is the most important thing. So this what reverse V, that is the symbol for dialectic conjunction, which means and that is V type. The symbol is V type. That is nothing but disjunction, which is symbolic as or, and this is negation. That is not. Alternatively, you can choose this symbol this one for negation. Okay. Okay. Then come to the next one. Someone microphone is still not be muted. Please mute your microphone. Hello, Vidyasagar. Who is Vidyasagar? Kindly mute your microphone. Okay. So up till here we have discussed about the proposition, paradox, and compound proposition, and these three basic what? Symbolic operators. That is the logic operators. See, uh, negation of P, we just denote a simple example of that. Suppose it will be the statement that is a what proposition, you shall pass. That is the proposition. That is the statement. So negation of P क्या होगा? You shall not pass. Not that is. So next we will come to the operator, that is disjunction or. So disjunction के बाद conjunction, okay, conjunction and. ओके पहले हम लोग कंजंक्शन करते हैं. फर्स्ट वी हैव टू चूज द कंजंक्शन, देन वी विल गो टू द डिजंक्शन. ओके सी कंजंक्शन which is denoted by what the symbol reverse of V. Okay, and conjunction means nothing but and. Now what is the conjunction of two what propositions? See, it is an operator that combines two propositions P and Q as described in the following truth table. See, we have chosen uh, two truth values. Sorry, not two truth values. Two what proposition P and Q. So, what are the possible values of the truth values? That is, the first two columns is permanent. Okay. See, if P can take the truth value T, Q can take the truth value. These are the possibilities actually. The second column and the first column, whatever written downwards towards P and Q, these are the possibilities of the truth values. Okay, so see, if P is T, Q is T. What are the other possibilities? P में T हो सकता है, Q में false हो सकता है. And it may be P may be false, T may be Q may be T, and Q may be false and P may be false. These are the four possibilities that the P and Q, that the two propositions will have. So now we will come to this point. P conjunction Q. Okay, P conjunction Q में क्या होगा? That is T and T. That is always T. T conjunction F, that is false. You have to remember this column. Okay, this first column. मतलब conjunction में true खाली true होगा, others are false. Okay, this is just you have to remember that in conjunction of two propositions, only the conjunction is having the truth value tt, the result is true. Other than the truth values, the result is false. You can see here tf conjunction false, 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 सबका false, false. F and F also false. Okay. So this time for P conjunction Q to be true, we need both P and Q be true. That is denoted by the first row. See, for the conjunction is true, P and Q must be true first, which is why there is only one row for which P conjunction Q is true. Note that कंजंक्शन इज ऑल्सो कम्यूटेटिव, मतलब P कंजंक्शन Q का जो वैल्यू होगा वो Q कंजंक्शन P के लिए भी सेम वैल्यू होगा, दैट इज कम्यूटेटिव. Someone microphone. Okay. See, this proposition part is theoretical based completely. You have to remember the terms. Conjunction का हो गया. Next we will move to the disjunction, that is or. Conjunction और disjunction में क्या difference है देखो. Okay, in disjunction you can see. In disjunction, it's an operator that combines two propositions P and Q as described with the following truth table. See, P and Q, these two columns are fixed. True, 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 false, false, true, false, false. Now, what is the disjunction of P, disjunction Q? So, disjunction में क्या होगा? All the values of the disjunctions are true except false, false. True, 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 false, true, सबका true होगा except false, false. देखो डिसजंक्शन और कंजंक्शन में क्या डिफरेंस है. कंजंक्शन में ट्रू ट्रू के अलावा सभी फॉल्स है और डिसजंक्शन में फॉल्स फॉल्स के अलावा सभी ट्रू. ये तुमको याद रखना, कंजंक्शन एंड डिसजंक्शन. ठीक है. अगेन पी डिसजंक्शन क्यू इक्वल्स टू क्यू डिसजंक्शन पी, दैट इज disjunction is also commutative. Okay, so these are the two truth values for conjunction and disjunction. So see, you have to remember this truth table by logical. First two columns you have to remember. For two propositions P and Q, the first two columns are fixed. P ka column, these are the possibilities actually. I am again saying that these four possibilities, true हो तो true होगा, false false, false true, false false. This is the thing. Okay. So De Morgan's law verify किया है. Can you prove this theorem? Okay. See, everyone, have you seen the theorem 1? Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Have you seen the theorem 1?
Yes.
Okay. Now see.
Yes, sir, De Morgan's law.
Yeah, that theorem we are going to prove first. Okay, with the help of truth table. So all of you have the notebook, I think. Yeah, just listening to the lecture. Huh? All of you have the notebook or not?
Just listening, sir.
Just listening.
Just
Why?
listening. We are trying to grasp how you are teaching with us, sir.
Okay, but mathematics.
Since it's first day, sir.
Okay, since this is the mathematics class. Okay, for today it's okay. From the next class, what you have to do, since we are dealing with the mathematics class, isn't it? So you have to keep a notebook or copy with you whenever my class starts. Fine. But for today, I will just prove this theorem with the help of truth table, and I will share the proof in your WhatsApp. Okay. But from the next day onwards, you have to take. We have to keep a notebook or copy with you. Fine. Okay. So what is the De Morgan's law? Two laws, no? Number one is what? Negation P What is this symbol? P what? This is conjunction, no? P conjunction Q. 3 equal to means equivalent to negation P, disjunction negation Q. That is one. And number 2 is what? Negation P disjunction Q equals to negation of P conjunction negation of Q. Okay, this theorem 1, we have to prove with the help of truth value table. Okay, so पहले के लिए the truth table is, okay, the truth table is, so what are the truth values? P Q का होगा true true, true false, false true, false false. Okay, now see, before going further, what columns you have to write in the truth table? P और Q तो लिखना ही पड़ेगा, ठीक है? Then left hand side में what is the term required? Okay, P conjunction Q is also required. P conjunction Q is required. Then ultimately the left hand side, what is required then? Negation P conjunction Q. These things are required. And in the right hand side, what is required? Negation of P is required, negation of Q is required, and negation P, disjunction negation Q is required. So I will just make the table for that. Okay, don't worry, this truth table I will share you through your WhatsApp group. Okay. So tell me, what is P conjunction Q? True true के लिए conjunction में क्या होता है? Only true true is true, others are false. Others are false. Now negation of, okay, nobody have the notebook or a simple page with you? No one?
Yeah, we have, sir.
You have. Okay, you are making the truth table or not?
No, sir.
No, no? Okay. See,
No.
P conjunction Q table, that is true true is true, others are false. Next column what we require, negation of P conjunction Q. मतलब P conjunction Q, whatever the values, negation उसका क्या हो? What is the negation of P conjunction Q? So P conjunction Q true के लिए negation होगा false, and P conjunction Q false के लिए negation होगा true. What is the what negation of P conjunction Q of false is true. Negation of P conjunction Q false is again true. Now next we have to fill up the right hand side part, that is negation of P and negation of Q. Negation of Q is what? Not. That is false, false, true, true. And negation of Q is what? False, true, false, true. Now negation of P, disjunction negation of Q. Okay, disjunction में क्या था? What is in the disjunction part? All the truth values are true other than FF. So FF is what? FF disjunction is false. FF disjunction is false. Others are all are true. F2 is true. True F is true. True 2 is true. Now see here. Okay, from the table, negation of P conjunction Q is equal to negation of P conjunction negation. Okay, see, listen one thing. Because today is the first class, okay, so I will because in this class generally you have to keep the what a simple copy or a notebook, because whatever I am doing here, you have to do it over there also. Fine. But since today is the first class, so it's okay. So next we will what continue the other things, other truth values of this composition. Sorry, not composition. What is the proposition? And the theorem 2, you have to prove it. Theorem 2. Okay, the proof of the theorem 1, that is the first one, I have already proved in the what copy, and I will share this thing with you in the WhatsApp. Just see the thing, and with the help of that, you will try to what prove the second part of the De Morgan's law. Okay. So with this, just what you have to do,